Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gozi and this is Chat with Gozi. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. So on this particular video, we are going to be talking about the Big Brother Mzansi season 4. We are going to be talking about why you can see them on the floor. Yes, their wager for the week. We are going to be talking about the head of house tax, and we are going to be talking about the nominations. So let's start off with the theme for the week. The theme for the week is back to basic. Basically, this week for them is survival. Yes, Big Brother had told them that they had to live outside the house. That is, they had to live in the garden till after their Thursday arena presentation. Yes, so from today to Thursday, they are going to be living outside. He told them that they should take the garden as their campground. Yes, and that they basically had 1 hour to pack their things. He had listed a number of things for them to pack. For example, they were to pack 3 shirts. They were to pack a jacket. They were to pack 3 socks. Big Brother had listed the items, the camp items for them to pack, and he had told them that if they take anything more than what he had told them to take, they are going to be punished. Yes, he's not even going to take it lightly with them. He had told them that they should take food items. He had told them that because they are outside, meaning they are out with nature, animals don't like noise. So basically, they are to act like they are living with animals, and they are not to make noise. Yes, they are not to talk at the top of their voices. They are not to shout. And once the thing get noisy, Big Brother is going to let the lion roar, so they'll get to know that they are making noise. Basically, they are to talk to each other peacefully in a calm tune without shouting. Yes, so basically this week they are going to be outside. Well, let's go over to the head of house game. Now, for the head of house game, Big Brother had told them that because Papa Ghost had won yesterday's endurance game, definitely he was not going to play the other rounds of the head of house game. He was going to be in the finals, and they were all fighting for a spot to get like a spot in the finals so they can play the head of house game. Now, Big Brother had told them that the head of house game was in line with their team. However, game 1, they were going to play game 1 in teams. That's the boys first, then the girls. Now, what were they to do? Big Brother had told them that the name of the game is hopping sleeping bag. Yes, that they were to enter the sleeping bags and hold it up their waist, then hop in it. Basically, it was more or less like sack race. Yes, but they were to hop. Big Brother told them that they must not run or anything of sort. They must hop. Yes, so that was it. And Big Brother had told them that the 3 fastest from each gender will move on to the next round, and that was what they did, and all till they got to the final round. Now, the final round, the person that qualified for the final round was Willie. Yes, so Willie qualified, and he was with Papa Ghost. Yes, and basically it was a question answer thing, and at the end of the day, Willie won. Yes, Willie was the head of house, and Willie chose his guest for the head of house room to be Young Papi. Now, note, this head of house room and all that, they are going to use it when they get back into the house, like from after their Thursday presentation. That's when they are going to be using this head of house room. For the meantime, Big Brother had told each housemate to pick one of the sleeping bag. Yes, and Big Brother had gone ahead to give a special treat to the head of house, as you can see on your screen. Yeah, so that is his own special treat. So it was after Big Brother gave them the privilege to pick a sleeping bag that they each got what you can see on the screen to use. This week is going to be a very hilarious one, if you ask me. But let's skip that and talk about the nominations. Now, for some people, the nominations were bloody. Yes, some reasons were just some reasons they came with grenade. Why some? I was confused. It was more like they were nominating each other because of woman or because of man. let's get down into it so you guys get to understand what I'm talking about. But before that, Lawrence had come up and had told us that, okay, these nominations, like last week, is going to be face to face. However, unlike last week, these nominations are actually real nominations, and people are advised to vote because people, one or more, would definitely be leaving the Big Brother house. Now, let me tell you guys how they nominated and the reasons they gave. So, the first to nominate was Chiwenza, and Chiwenza nominated Taki. According to her, she said she was nominating Taki because Taki had nominated her last week. She was also nominating Shinaye because he has never been up. I mean, her nomination was fair. Now, the second was Z. Z nominated Mile because for her, there was no connection or relationship. This was her nomination last week also. Yes. And she also nominated Yolanda. For her, she said Yolanda is a strong player. Then we saw Jareed. Jareed came and nominated Yolanda, and he was like, I love her. And he nominated Mile and said, I love her more. And Big Brother was like, those reasons are not valid. So he had to give another reason. So he was like, he's nominating Yolanda because she makes the space uninhabitable for people. And then he said Mile because he was basically returning the favor. Yes. And then Big Brother had warned them about their reasons, telling them that if they give flimsy reasons, they themselves are going to be up for nominations. Yes, it's not going to be taking all these flimsy reasons anymore. And then he had called Makeke. Makeke had come and had called Sinaye. Yes, he put up Sinaye and said he was putting up Sinaye because Sinaye didn't have a game. And he's here for 2 million rand and he needs competitors. Yes. And then he nominated Jareed. And for him, he said that Jareed is the leader of groups in the house. So he wants him out, basically. Next person was Mele. And Mele came and nominated Z, saying the same thing that Z had said, that they have no connection and she has not been up. And she went ahead to nominate Jareed. And for her, she said she has to nominate him, that he nominated her. There is no reason. And Big Brother was like, she should change her reason. And then she was like, okay, he doesn't mind being the villain, and that's why she's putting him up. Then the next was Young Papi. Young Papi came and nominated Taki, and he said he's nominating Taki because Taki called him a liar and he's not even after his girl per se. And then he also nominated Mark Jr. and said that he's nominating Mark Jr. because he gets scared when Mark Jr. wins. Yes, because he fears that Mark Jr. will come for him. That's why he's nominating Mark Jr. Then the seventh person to nominate was Yolanda. And Yolanda came and nominated Jareed. And she said that she's nominating Jareed because he doesn't have a game, but he tries to control people. Yes. And she actually wants to see him out of the house and see how the game unfolds. Then she went ahead to nominate Z. And she had told Z that she thanks Z for thinking that she, Yolanda, had a game. However, contrary to what Z thinks of her, she feels that Yolanda feels that Z doesn't have a game. Yes, and if she leaves, then she's sorry. I'm like, Yolanda, you brought a grenade to a knife fight. Kilo day. Next was Taki, and Taki came, nominated Papa Ghost, and for him, he said he doesn't like that the eviction of Papa Ghost was a fake eviction. Yes, that Papa Ghost now came back and was doing the whole Mortal Kombat thing, which he did not like, and that Papa Ghost made the whole head of house thing hard for him. That was why he was nominating Papa Ghost. I say wahala. He was also nominating Mitch. And for his reason for Mitch, he had said that Mitch had called every one of them weak. Yes, remember in the eviction show, he had said that the housemates were weak and all that. Yes. So that was his reason for nominating Mitch. Now, Mpomi had come and had nominated her nominations of last week, which is Liema. Now, you know that we all thought after the whole kissing thing and she and what's it called, Liema, that's Mpomi and Liema agreeing to be in a situationship with Jareed, maybe she will not nominate her. But were we wrong? She came again and nominated Liema, saying that if Liema's strategy is being provocative, and that provocation could cost someone a strike or more and just get her a warning, then it's a good game for her, but that is not a fair game. So because of that, she is nominating Liema, although she loves her. And then she also says she's nominating Yolanda because Yolanda is a strong character who stands her ground and knows why she is in the game. And I'm like, okay, her reason for nominating Yolanda was sweet. Like, Yolanda was even gushing over the reason. 10th person was Sinaye, and Sinaye nominated Makeke. He said that he hides behind people, and Makeke always talks about having a strong game, whereas all he does is hide. I say wahala. And then he came and nominated Mitch. He said Mitch is his guy, but Mitch said he's prepared to be up till the very end, so he's just making his wish come true. The next person to nominate was Els. Els nominated Makeke, saying that Makeke has a problem with her and she doesn't know why. She also nominated Liema, saying that Liema also has a problem with her and she feels like Liema has a problem with her over Jareed, because Big Brother was like that reason cannot go for Liema, and she was like, yes, that Liema has a problem with her over Jareed. Liema doesn't want her to talk to Jareed. That anytime she sees her talking to Jareed, she gives her an evil eyes and all that. Yes. I say wahala, nomination of a man. Dragging man. Well, the next person was Papa Ghost. Papa Ghost nominated Sinaye, and he said that he's nominating him because Papa Ghost, Sinaye sleeps in the day and lets others do the work for the wager and all that. That's why he was nominating him. And he also went ahead to nominate Mark Jr. And he said that Mark Jr. tried to sabotage the wager. Is it last week? So this is his chance to put him up. 2 weeks ago, yes. So this is his chance to put him up, and he's taking it. The 13th person was Liema, and Liema nominated Umpumi. Yes, she was like, she's nominating Umpumi because this is the second time face to face Umpumi has nominated her, and that Umpumi has a strong game, and like the game she's playing is strong, but Umpumi really wants her to leave the house, and that is why she is nominating Umpumi. And Umpumi is basically playing safe. She's friends with everyone in the house, and that is why she was nominating her. She also went ahead and nominated Els. And hey, this is when it was now a response to the whole Jareed thing that Els was talking about. And Liema was like that she's nominating her because Els nominated her, and that she's not giving her snake eyes, that they both have snake eyes. Yes. And that she feels like Els is not being sincere with her, it's not like being sincere with the friendship with her. That basically she feels like Els is just trying to be friends to her in order to get close to Jareed. Yes, so Els is basically using her to get through to Jareed. Yeah, I was like, wahala. Which kind of emotional nomination these people they do? Well, Mitch came, and as Mitch stood up, he was like that. He's dishing out his grenade, waiting. That he's nominating Taki, and he said that he's nominating Taki because Taki inherits. Yes, that Taki is still too weak. Yes, he's a weak man. And he went ahead and said he's nominating Sinaye because Sinaye doesn't have a game. Sinaye hides behind people. Sinaye is a gossip. Sinaye takes gossip to people. That Sinaye cannot handle Z because he's not a real man. See, is this nomination over woman? Because at this point, I don't understand. He now confirmed that he is nominating the weak man, which is Taki, and the gossip queen, which is Sinaye. I say wahala for this housemates. Hi. Then the 15th was Mark Jr. Mark Jr. came and was like, it's time to make the big move. What? After giving his speech, the next thing he said he's nominating his friend Papa Ghost, and it was like, what are you saying? Even the housemates started laughing. And he was like, he doesn't like Papa Ghost. The sooner he sees Papa Ghost out of the house, the sooner he sees Papa Ghost back, the better. I'm like, wow. And then he said the second nomination was Lerato because Lerato is Papa Ghost puppet. And Big Brother should watch and see. Lerato will come and nominate him also. Yes. And Big Brother was like, that his reason is not valid. He should give another reason. And he was like, okay. His other reason is that he's tired of the indirect shades and all that Lerato dishes out to him. And he doesn't like her either. After him, Lerato came up and Lerato was like, you guessed right. And she nominated Mark Jr. And for her, she said that he's a hypocrite. And Big Brother said that that reason wasn't valid. And she had said that, okay, she's nominating him because he calls the housemates, motherfucker. And that he doesn't cook healthy food. Yes, basically, he does not wash starch off rice before cooking it and all that. So that was her reason for nominating him. She also went ahead and nominated Sinaye. She said that he thinks he can play a sneaky game with her, but he's a pawn. And he's a pawn and it's time for him to go. Yes, his time is up. I was like, wow. Hey, voila, deal. The next person, which was the last housemate to nominate, was the head of house, Willie. And Willie came and nominated Yolanda. He said that Yolanda is greedy, that she doesn't believe in sharing and all that. And then he nominated Makeke, saying that Makeke is sneaky, he's spineless, as was said yesterday, and that he is easily manipulated. Yes, and he's nominating the best couple, Yolanda and Makeke. I was like, wahala. And then the nominated housemates were Z, Jareed, Makeke, Mile, Yolanda, Taki, Sinaye, Papa Ghost, Liema, Mitch, and Mark Jr. And Big Brother had called Willie, yes, the head of house, to make his save and replace. And to the shock of many, yes, because plenty people were shocked. They expected him to save Z. To their surprise, he did not save Z. Instead, he saved Jareed, yes, and replaced Jareed with Chiwenza. Yes. So the nominated housemates currently are Z, Chiwenza, Makeke, Mele, Yolanda, Taki, Sinaye, Papa Ghost, Liema, Mitch, and Mark Jr. Yes. So, hey, if your favorite housemate is up, you better go and vote. Yes, because this week is an eviction week. So go and vote for your fave. That's all I have for you guys in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on their reasons that they gave for their face-to-face nominations. Were you shocked? Hey, that's all I have for you guys on this video. Please do well to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I love you all. Bye, guys.